So this is the whole part of the video. What I am kind of wanting to do while I'm here in the city is I really want to map out where the best op shops are. So yesterday I actually took a little tour down to a place called Dandenong. They had 3 op shops that were fairly large, pretty much right next to one another. So Melbourne has decided to flip its switch to winter, which, you know what, makes sense because winter is literally next week. So I actually did not have any like warm jumpers or anything of the sort because I'd just come from WA and, well, wasn't really needed there, especially considering in the summer of WA, that shit's hot. You don't need a knitted jumper, let me tell you. I did get one dress, actually I got 2 dresses because I couldn't help myself. One of them was a bit of a wild card for me. I don't usually get that kind or that style of dress, but I did just purely because it was really cute and I'm gonna make it work. So the first item I got was this grey high neck jumper and it's got like kind of this ribbed pattern on it. This is actually vintage as well. The one thing that I've started to do in op shops and I never used to do before, and the reason why I do it now, is try things on in the op shop. And I used to like accumulate so much shit from the op shop because I would never try them on when I was there, and when I took them home they didn't suit me, and because I was only paying not even $10 for the item, I just kind of was like, oh, it doesn't matter, like I'll just, you know, donate it back. But the thing is now is that I'm becoming a lot more money conscious and as well as wardrobe conscious. So I actually do have quite a small wardrobe, but I do have staples in it, and this is being one of them. So when I tried this on yesterday in the shop, it fits so lovely, and I actually don't have anything that is this color, and this is actually quite thick as well. Yeah, it looked really, really nice. I have a lot of black ones, and at the moment I just feel like black is just, I mean, I love wearing black, but I just kind of feel like it's very bold. So when I'm wearing like a color or like a purpley color, kind of like something like this, I think this color, a dark gray, goes a lot nicer than a black. See what I mean? Like even the black is nice, I just kind of like this. I feel like it's a bit, I don't know, a bit warmer, if that's the correct terminology for it. I love it. So this is the grey ribbed turtleneck. As I was putting it on, I just completely changed my mind with how I wanted to wear it, just so I could also show what I mean by versatility in my wardrobe. See, I would wear this turtleneck with like a skirt tucked in, jeans tucked in, anything of the sort, but I would also wear it like this if I wanted to go out. I think it's really, really cute if I wear it like this. You could even wear a belt if you wanted to. I'm not really a belt kind of gal, so especially like a midriff kind of belt. But it's just another way you can wear it. You can even wear this with stockings if you want to do pattern stocking. This is just an example of how I make sure that I get so much wear out of everything in my wardrobe. I'd even wear this just normally with stockings with Doc Martens if I was wearing it to work. Again, this dress is also thrifted. Like everything that I'm wearing, thrifted. My bra might even be thrifted, who knows. But yeah, I think it's really cute as well. The next item I got is this big mustard colored knit. This is a size large, and I actually prefer my knits to be huge. I have a knit that I'm currently wearing and I wear it to bed and it literally looks like a dress, but it's so warm to wear to bed. When I first bought it, I initially thought that I was going to be wearing it to bed, but then when I put it on, it was actually a little too short. It feels really, really nice. It's got this like line that goes down the front and the back. Also has these sleeves, which I actually really do like. These sleeves that kind of taper in. It's got one side, I don't know if you can see, but the back is actually longer than the front, and it's got slits in it, which I actually really like, especially for tucking into jeans. It is large, but I actually kind of really love oversized knits. Even like just wearing around the house. I even think that it will look really, really nice, more so with, I've got a pair, I'm actually wearing them now, of blue ripped baggy jeans, and I think this will just look really cool with that. Okay, so this is the mustard one. I've just got it tucked in with these blue jeans. These blue jeans are my favorite. They're so comfortable. I had to get them tailored to fit me because I bought them online and they're actually from Free People, which is one of my favorite. If I'm gonna buy anything new, it'll be from Free People because I just love them. But anyway, they were too big for me and they're a sale item. So they didn't have my size left when I asked, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll just take them to a tailor. they took it in from the back. I could probably still get them like taken in a bit more, but I kind of like how just comfortable they are. But yeah, this is how I would wear this. See how I like kind of tuck it in? Like, I don't care if it looks funny that way, but this is how I would wear it. It's so warm, and just how like big the sleeves are. But yeah, I really love this one. Item I got, I wasn't gonna get this, but the reason why I did is because I wear this color. It looked really, really cute tucked in with the skirt that I was wearing yesterday, and I actually really love to wear skirts during winter time, especially with knitted jumpers. You just wear stockings underneath them. They're so versatile, and I don't necessarily like having predominantly like a summer and a winter wardrobe. I like having a wardrobe that I can literally wear any time of the year. It literally looked so cute with the skirt that I had. It just went with the skirt so well, and being able to get a jumper that I can tuck into the skirt without it bulging, it'll actually fold down over the bulge so you can't see it, but it still looks really nice and keeps the silhouette. It's like an interesting kind of pattern, but nonetheless it's actually it's not itchy. You'd think it would be itchy, but it's not, so that was really cute. Okay, so this is the purple jumper. Actually, the more I wear it, the more I actually really like it. And this is a skirt that I was wearing yesterday. See how the material is? It's like it's like silk. I don't know if you can see, but see how it like bulges here because I've got it tucked in? Kind of like how it folds over, so it still gives the silhouette of like being a bit more pulled in here. I mean, it's just my preference. Not everyone has to like it this way, but this is how I like to wear it, and that's one of the reasons why I bought it, because like, yes, like I can now wear this in the winter time. To be honest, I actually had my cherry red Doc Martens on. It looked really, really, really cute. I really like to kind of wear the same color palette. You could, if you wanted to, dress this up. Easy. Sock boots or just like a pair of boots. Heels, the heels I was wearing before would look really, really cute. I've actually wore those heels with this skirt and like a singlet during the summertime, and it looked really, really, really sweet. I actually really love this. This is a very classic thing for me to wear. Again, I can wear this however I want to. Versatile, as like I said, if it was the winter time and it was really, really cold, you could just put a coat on over this and it would keep you warm. In the winter time, I probably wouldn't recommend wearing sneakers with it. This is kind of like more like a spring autumn outfit. I'd probably recommend wearing thick socks and Doc Martens, because if you did that, your feet are really warm, so you can kind of wear thinner skirts. That's a trick that I use because, like I said, I like to have a really versatile wardrobe. And yeah, this does it for me. The next thing I got, I'll do the knits first, is this high neck, black ribbed kind of midi dress. These are essential for me. I love wearing knee-high boots. Knee-high boots are, again, an absolute essential staple for me, especially coming into winter. This is long sleeve, this is really warm, it's really, really cute. The neckline is actually really flattering as well. As you can tell, I really love a high neckline, and yeah, that was kind of a non-negotiable for me. I'm pretty sure it even has these slits, this tiny little slit on the side, and it's actually really flattering as well. So yeah, I was super happy with that one. Also love this one as well. It just fits so lovely. I love the neckline, obviously. I'm a massive fan of turtlenecks. It's long sleeve, it's super warm. I'm wearing them with the same boots because I would wear it with any knee-high boot, and also the black knee-highs that I've shown you before. Just fits really, really nicely. And I really love it. I mean, you can literally wear this with anything. This is also a super versatile piece. You can wear this in the spring if you want to. You can wear it in the wintertime. You can put a coat over it. You can add some stockings if you really wanted to. You can like just wear this with Docs. You can wear this with just sneakers. You can literally do whatever you wanted with one of these pieces. Again, super classic, something that I'm gonna have in my wardrobe for a long time. I do have a black one, very similar, but this has got a little slit down the side, and the other one didn't have as high as a neck, and I just love high necklines. Again, not a bad pickup for $9. Like I said, super pretty. It's this ribbed detail. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, again, something that you can wear casually, or something that you wear out with friends, if you're going for drinks, dinner. I'd probably wear this out for dinner, or an occasional like a birthday party or something. Definitely really love this, that's for sure. And the next one I got, I actually really love this one. I tried to get different kind of colors. Like I got a mustard knit, I got a purple knit, I got like a grey knit, and then now I got a brown knit because I actually don't have anything this color, and I really love my neutrals at the moment. This is really cute. It's got like a really cute sleeve. I really love these kinds of sleeves, and it's kind of got like a raw hemming down the bottom, and it's got these kind of like that inside out look. It looks really cute on. Again, this will be really cute with jeans, especially like the jeans that I'm wearing now. I actually have a pair of high-waisted wide leg jeans as well that will look really cute with this as well. But yeah, I just really love this one. Okay, and now for the black Zara knit that I had very high hopes for. Obviously I still do. We need to give the jumper a bit of a moment. So this is the black. God, that sun, freaking. The next knitted item I got was this green knitted jumper dress. This is like a super thick neckline, which again, my favorite. It just ticked all my boxes. It's a really nice forest green. It's kind of got like black through it as well. It's got rib details on the bottom, which is actually super flattering because it actually comes in at my curves, and it just kind of gives this really nice silhouette. It doesn't make me look like a box. It actually gives me curves, which is, you know, doesn't always happen when it comes to jumper dresses. This will look really cute. I've got white knee-high croc boots, and I got brown and black, so I just think this is a super versatile piece. Again, I'll probably even wear this to bed sometimes because Melbourne's fucking cold and I don't like sleeping with my heater on because it gives me really dry skin. So this is something that I might even sleep in, even like just roaming around the house. I just love jumper dresses. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, this is actually my favorite. Like, sits just right on my curve, like the ribbed pattern like kind of goes in. I don't know, personally I just think this is super flattering. I would definitely wear this if I was going out for dinner or drink. You know what, even if I was just wanting to feel a little fucking extra. I mean, I live in a city, I can do whatever I want. I mean, I can do whatever I want normally, but yeah, I really love this. This is very me, very warm, practical, cute, a little bit edgy. You can even wear this just casually. Like, you could chuck some stockings on and just some docks. Perfect. Put some sock boots with it. You can literally do whatever you wanted with this. You can even wear flat, like flat knee-high boots as well. You don't have to wear heels. I just prefer heels because I'm kind of a short ass. One is definitely one of my favorites. The next piece I got, and it's this knitted kind of poncho. I love it. I got this because I wear a lot of tailored coats and I love them. But sometimes if I'm running to the shop, going and grabbing coffee in the morning or something like that, I don't want to like put a massive coat on. This is just so cool to just throw on. It's literally like wearing a blanket. When I go to the markets on a Sunday morning, I think this will be really cozy to wear as well, even around the house. It's super soft. It's literally like a blanket, and yeah, I'm actually really happy that I got this. Okay, so this is the little poncho. Super comfy, super chill, like that at the back. It's like wearing a blanket. The next thing I'll show you is this tote bag. I fucking love this. It is super like, some people call it grandma style, but it's got these like 4 kind of panels. It must be homemade, but it does have a tag in it. I just thought it was so cute. It's actually like, I love tote bags. This could be my market bag. I don't know, I just really loved it, and I just couldn't not have it. This is literally what I would wear to the markets. Super cute. See what I mean? Like, it sits at a really flattering, I know it sounds weird, like a tote bag being flattering, but it's like a really comfortable kind of length as well, and the straps they're padded and they're not too small. So if I do have a bit of weight in here, it's not gonna hurt. Especially if I'm like lugging around like fruit and vegetable, like that can get heavy, especially with my water bottle in there as well. But yeah, this is a really cute little tote. Like, I love it. Jesus, if I should be like quitting coffee, but I'm addicted, so I can't. Okay, the last 2 pieces of clothing item I will show you. Now this is the wild card, and I actually really love it. It's by a brand called Todayful. Never heard of them before, but it is this really cute dress, and it's a mini dress. It has these like really puffy sleeves. Really cute. The pattern is really cute. I don't know, I just really loved it. It's not something that I would usually buy. It's something like, it is a bit of a wild card for me. It's kind of got this like squared out neckline, which I actually realized I felt this would look really cute with a turtleneck underneath it for the winter, and like really nice black boots, or even just my Doc Martens. If I want to have it casual, I can even wear this during the winter time. Like I said before, I can wear this super casual, I can wear it formal if I want to, I can wear it to a wedding, I can literally do whatever I want with it. It's really important for me to have versatile pieces. Like, it's super important, because like I said, I like to wear my wardrobe as much as I can, and I like to get as much wear out of my clothes as I can. So having something like this, especially with dresses, I like to wear turtlenecks and knitted bottlenecks underneath them, especially in the winter time, because it gives that extra base layer, but it also gives another layer, and it just adds a little more to it. I think turtlenecks are the best piece of clothing. I wear them a lot. Black would look nice with this, just because you've got like a lot going on. I think it's super cute. This is how I would wear it in the summertime if I was going to an event like a wedding. These shoes are also thrifted. They're actually vintage 90s. These shoes were the OGs. I'll also give you another tip about op shopping as well. If a fast fashion trend does come through, and it's quite new, quite a new trend, go to your local op shop and go check it out, because for the most part, there's probably like an original piece that it's inspired by that's in there, like shoe wise, jumper wise, clothes wise. But I'm also going to show you how I would also wear this during the winter. Okay, so I know I said I wasn't a belt girl, but I actually really like the belt. I have like a 3/4 length turtleneck. This is how I would wear it, because obviously like the sleeves are a bit long. You could wear longer sleeves with it if you really wanted to. I actually probably would. I kind of like how the belt like cinches this top part in and kind of gives this part a bit of a moment. And then the skirt. And then I'm just wearing some sock boots. I do love it. I do think it's cute. Like, if I really wanted to like casual it down, I'd probably remove this. And I'd wear some stockings and some Doc Martens, just to wear it like cash every day, because I do feel like that it is a dress that you can dress down as well as dress up. So my final clothing piece is my favorite. One thing I absolutely love is 90s dresses, especially if they're like an authentic 90s dress. I have a few of them. They are my favorite. And this one is so 90s, and I fucking loved it. It is like too big, but it actually doesn't look too bad as it's while it's too big. But it is this dress. So it's got this vest that's actually like attached to it. Just this white long dress, kind of ties that you can tie at the back. Now this actually looks really nice when it's tied up. It's flattering pulling it back, because like this is quite a big dress. When I kind of tie it from the back, it kind of like, especially with the vest, it kind of like pulls it in, and like it is a baggier kind of effect, especially around the arms. This too, in the winter time, wear some stockings underneath it, because the material is quite like breezy. I also think that wearing like a turtleneck underneath this as well will just make it a really versatile piece as well. Okay, so this dress is not going to be for everyone. I love anything 90s, and this is like the epitome of a 90s dress. I would actually modernize it a bit more, so I'd wear like a tote, and I'd wear like fashion sunglasses. Like I said, it's not everybody's taste, but it is mine, and that's what matters the most. So yeah, that is everything. One reason I'm a very big advocate for op shopping, thrift shopping if you will, in some places as well. Not only is it super affordable, it's also reducing fashion items being put into landfill. It's giving them a second lease of life. The pieces that I picked are quite classic. Like, I'll keep these for years, no doubt. Also, another thing when you are going op shopping, a way to make it even more sustainable is to pick classic pieces, especially if they're well made. I'm all about having a capsule wardrobe. I'm all about understanding your style so you're able to create a capsule wardrobe, because if you have a capsule wardrobe and you feel comfortable in these clothes all the time and each piece is quite versatile, then your need to shop for more clothing is reduced. And then if you do need more pieces, you can just go to the op shop and it'll be easier for you to find pieces because you know what you like to wear. My op shop, thrift shop journey over the years has definitely taught me that I would always find, like, a lot of my friends and people that I would meet would always be like, I can't shop at op shops, I just don't know how to. And the common denominator out of all of it, I believe, is people not understanding their style and not understanding what they like to wear, and they are very much in with trends. And I say this as I'm going to be studying fashion and I am going to be like a fashion designer and I'm going to be working within the industry, but it's purely because I want to be able to make changes and I want to be able to be innovative towards the industry when it comes to the future of fashion. If you're just going by trends all the time, you're constantly going to be swapping things out of your wardrobe and you're going to spend a lot of money on a lot of things that isn't worth it. So hopefully throughout this channel as well, I can help having thought-provoking talks about how you're able to reduce your imprint in the fashion industry, because I don't know the number specifically, but I'm pretty sure it's like thousands or maybe even like millions of tons of clothing goes into landfill every year in Australia, which is fucking awful. A lot of people struggle in op shops is because they don't know their style and because they're used to going to a department store buying new clothes that are, you know, on trend, whereas op shops don't do that. You're in there trying to find what you like to wear, and if you struggle in an op shop, it's because you don't know what you like to wear, for the most part. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm a little bit right. So it was about a week ago, I had two kind of really meh days. One in particular was literally a week from today. I have previously been quite a traveller, living from place to place. It's very common for me to do my whole life because my family moved around a lot. But then, yeah, when I was like 16, 17, I was moving around on my own and I've just always been a traveller. I don't know if it was, you know, when you move somewhere, the first few weeks are great, euphoric, you're exploring somewhere new, everything's great. And then I feel like a few weeks following, like after the initial kind of shock of being there or after the initial excitement kind of wears down, reality kicks in. And at this point I hadn't worked and wasn't working, and I really like to work. So I think it was a combination of not working and hadn't started uni yet, still haven't, but kind of being in this like limbo where I just kind of felt like I didn't have a purpose for the day, even though like attaching your purpose to something like uni or work is never recommended. However, I think that was just subconsciously what the case was for me. I like to be of service. So I feel like it could have been a culmination of that. Like I said, sometimes you just have sad days, but it's okay. So I kind of went to the beach and then came home, chilled out. And then the following day, I kind of was walking around getting bits and bobs. And I was feeling like a bit better, but I think I was still a bit down. And then on the Friday, I felt a lot better because I actually went to work. It was one of my first days at my new job. I don't know whether I'm distracted. That's like causing a distraction for me. I don't know if that's a good thing, but I think that could have been why I felt a lot better, or I was just kind of out of the slump. But yeah, so I went to work and I felt good.
felt fine. Worked on Saturday, felt fine. Was absolutely buggered by the time I got home on Saturday night. I think I was a bit taken out by work the previous day, and I kind of like, I took it real easy, just didn't do much, went to the market. On Monday, like no issues. Actually went op shopping, like that was pretty fun. Yesterday filmed a haul, went to my uni orientation. Last night went out and had a drink with a friend, and then went out for dinner with my housemates. Then I came home and watched a movie and went to bed. I am feeling a bit meh today, and I don't know whether it's like because I'm not eating properly. I think that obviously eating has a lot to do with your mental health. Just don't really have much of an appetite. I don't feel hungry. What I kind of want to highlight, especially with my mental health, is that I'm trying to be more aware of my patterns, especially when I go into these lulls. I'm not going to say that I'll forever beat this, but I think being able to manage it and being able to acknowledge, first to acknowledge, yes, and then secondly to be aware of the signs of the oncoming lull, and then being able to take care and just manage it. Luckily enough for me and with my work, I'm able to kind of pick and choose what days I can and can't work. Obviously once I've committed, I'll go. Being wary of that as well, because one reason why my mental health has been taken to the wayside for the last few years is because I've always subconsciously been in flight and I've been distracted, or I'll distract myself and then I'll go and attach myself to things that just make me feel better. At the end of the day, I'm actually not doing the internal work myself. When I went to the naturopath, funnily enough, my body was parasympathetic dominant, which means that my body on the cellular level and like fighting infection level and stuff like that is actually in flight rather than fight. Funnily enough, I actually got really sick a few weeks ago, and I don't know whether it was just like a purge of all these new things, especially like having a new beginning. New beginnings are so bittersweet. Once the excitement wears off, the reality kind of kicks in, all these changes happen, I feel like I just like sit in this limbo of like, what is going on? I've not yet fully established proper friendship groups here, and having like friends is actually important for me. I don't have a lot to do with my family. I'm more of like a friend kind of person, but I'm also like in between thoughts. I'm not sure whether or not I actually will establish a good enough friendship group, and the reason why I say that is because I really want to be heavily focused on me, myself, my study, my health as well. I can be easily distracted. I have ADHD. Distraction and being easily distracted is like runs in my blood. I'm not saying that I don't want friends. Like I've got good friends and I'm open to obviously having friends, but I'm not like proactively out there seeking friends purely because I know what I'm like. And yeah, I hope that doesn't like come across as me being snobby or anything, because it's not the case. I'm just like not putting a lot of effort into finding friends, and I think that's another thing for me to get used to, being able to be more introspective with myself, be my own confidant. Sometimes there is a point where at the end of the day, you are the only person that can genuinely make you happy. It's something that I'm gonna be getting used to as well. I sometimes also feel like we go through these phases where everything kind of like crashes, so then we like kind of rebuild. It's almost like we're putting to bed an old part of ourselves, incoming for the new transition of a newer you, more evolved you, just kind of like shedding skin. My sleeping as well. The other day I set my alarm early because I was kind of getting a bit over sleeping until 10, and like sleeping until 10 is fine, but at the same time I'm going to be starting uni next week, so I kind of want to be like setting my body up for a routine. By the time I wake up, have breakfast, then get ready to go, like it's 12 o'clock in the day, and that's one of the reasons why I go get my coffee, because my coffee shop that I go to is literally like just around the corner from me. Or I should maybe just stop drinking coffee. I should stop drinking coffee. But anyway, I digress so much. ADHD? No, that's just me. For the time being, I'm just trying to transition at the moment. That's kind of where I'm at mentally. That's like the thing with like depression or anxiety. Well, I wouldn't say that I'm not as anxious as I used to be. There are some times where I can be anxious, but I wouldn't say that I have a mixture of depression and anxiety. But for the most part, I feel like, you know, it comes in waves for me. Sometimes, you know, I'll be good for months and then bang. I am someone who loves to self-improve. When I go through these sad lulls, these depressed lulls, I think it's because I said this in my last one, and I'm saying it again. Jim Carrey says that you get depressed because your body is sick of playing this character. So sometimes I take my depressive times and I'm like, okay, well, I'll sit through it, and I'll be like, okay, I'm sad, like this is fine, I don't feel like doing this today. I used to force myself to do things, and I think that kind of made me worse. So now I kind of sit through it. I'm like, okay, you're not having a good day today, it's okay. Sometimes, like, I think going for a drive does help. Sometimes I think just laying in bed also helps too. I digress. But I'm saying is, like, I'll acknowledge that, and then I just kind of let it pass, and then I'm good. But yeah, there are definitely times, I think most of all is when I was struggling with the most was when I was constantly distracting myself and just pushing myself through it, rather than actually sitting with it and just like acknowledging it and just understanding that that's what it is, with the positive reinforcement of this is happening in order for you to overcome this stage. So this isn't going to be forever. This is happening now, so you can move towards being your higher self or your best self. So that's how I like to look at it. I'm not a healthcare professional, but that's just how I deal with it. I think that works best for me. Like I said, I like to constantly self-improve. I like to be better. And I also am learning to be a lot kinder on myself, and to not be so dismissive of my needs, be more aware and in tune with what I'm feeling and how I'm feeling. I'm going to be working for the next few days, so pretty big days as well. On Sunday I have a birthday afternoon tea that I'm going to down on the peninsula, which will be super lovely. But yeah, I'm gonna probably go eat something because I'm hungry. I hope you've had a lovely day, and I hope that mentally you're also checking in with yourself, because I think it's so important. But yeah.